Townstar promised to be a profitable play-to-earn game, but that promise has gone largely unfulfilled. Earn is turned off, communication has been sparse, cheating has been rampant, and then Townstar responded to that cheating by punishing non-cheaters. On today's Frugal BC, we're going to talk about what went wrong with Townstar and whether there's any hope as they're about to release the new version of Townstar. All that on today's Frugal BC. What's up, guys? Frugal BC, and I'm coming to you as Townstar is about to go live with their new version called Godot. That is Godot. Looks like Godot. It's pronounced Godot. It's supposed to go live May 1st and possibly even sooner, but we will see. We've heard a lot of dates promised from Townstar before, so we'll see if that's really true. Today we're going to talk, as that's about to go live, we're going to talk about whether Townstar can live up to its promise, whether it can be a worthwhile game to play, and whether there's any hope for it. We're going to talk about what went wrong with Townstar and then the hope for it. Now, Townstar was one of my experiments into the crypto space, and that's what I do on this channel. I don't just assume things are going to go well. I try them out and I actually see how they go, and then I report the results back to you. Right now, I have my Algorand DeFi experiment going on, so you can check that out on my channel too. And every week I'm giving an update on how that's going. Also going to be doing later in the week, I'm going to give you the last 4 coins of my 8 coins to buy in the bear market for the coming bull market. I'm starting to become convinced that's the best way to earn money in crypto, is to simply buy coins in the bear market and sell them in the bull. If you are interested in these experiments, check out my channel. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you can see all our experiments. But today we're talking about Townstar. So our story kind of begins with, obviously, Earn on Townstar was turned off back in June, almost a year ago. And now we have this promise with the new version of Godot, which will incorporate the new model of play to earn on Townstar. You will earn Gala, not Town. Town is going away. There's a conversion. I cannot do that conversion because it will cost more in gas fees on Ethereum to transfer my coins so that I can convert them than those coins are worth in the first place. So a little bit of a problem there, but the new version is supposed to come out. Earn is supposed to turn back on. Now, here's the problem. In the meantime, Townstar has lost a ton of players. I would estimate it's down at least a quarter, if not an eighth, somewhere in there, of what they had at their height. People just fled the game once Earn got turned off. There's a handful of people, however, who are still not only active in the game, but buying just about every NFT that they put out for some reason. You could still earn through competitions, and we're going to talk about the problems with that, because now a friend of the channel, Lycan Warlord, made a video showing how easy it is to cheat. He did this by playing the game and cheating in the game, showing that how easy it is to simply go into the console log on the website when you have the game pulled up and just add a few details in the right spot, and boom, you could have NFTs that you're not supposed to have. Now, Townstar had been aware of this cheating for a while. People had been complaining about it, but it seems like the video finally sparked some action. Townstar implemented a anti-cheating system, and it probably did catch some cheaters, but it also nuked the towns of plenty of legitimate players. If you look at the Townstar Discord, which I monitor every once in a while, it's amazing how many people were reporting that their town was just completely wiped out with no recourse. I mean, once your town's gone, it's gone. They can't restore it. So people just lost. In the last one, the Townstar finally admitted that they nuked 50 towns of people who were playing the competition, which means there's real money on the line, that you can actually earn money playing these competitions if you rank high enough. And they admitted they nuked about 50 towns accidentally. They're giving them some of their NFTs, or FTs, as Lycan Warlord likes to call them. We'll see whether or not that keeps them playing the game, because I got to think, if I put all this time and effort into building a town for the competition just to have it wiped out for no reason, I don't know if I'd want to come back and play. It kind of made me not want to play, and that didn't even happen to me. So that comes on top of the fact that so many people have already left the game and only a handful of truly dedicated people are back. What will this mean when Godot goes live, the new version? So just to explain a little bit about what the new version is, the biggest feature, in my opinion, is that it will, and I don't know that this feature will be live on May 1st, but the main feature that it promises is the ability to run your game in the background, so you don't have to have it physically running on your screen. That's a big deal. And it's also supposed to give them better control over cheating, so they don't have to do these anti-cheating measures that apparently are nuking regular people. That will be good. But the fact that you don't have to keep your town running 24/7 on these competitions, it will just run in the background. I think that's a very good thing. Also, it allows like little things like it doesn't have, instead of the 64 by 64 grid, there's kind of a micro grid within it. So you can have like little flowers that you can put, there's decorations, and things don't snap too. Now, some people have like pointed out that that's a little tricky, so I don't know how popular that's going to be. But Godot is also supposed to bring earn back on, so the earn feature is supposed to turn on with Godot. Whether that will actually be the case, I'm not sure. We will see when it actually turns on. That means that if you had an NFT that earns, now most NFTs, any NFT you buy today does not earn and probably won't ever again, from what I can tell. I think Townstar learned its lesson because the price of town tanked so much because there was no utility for it. You literally, the only thing people were doing with it is taking it and selling it and cashing out. So now Gala, now the earn is going to be in Gala, and Gala actually has some utility within the whole Gala ecosystem. So I think there's a better chance of it being sustainable. What it will actually look like, who knows? But I think they learned their lesson. You can see from Spider Tanks, a very tiny handful of NFTs actually earn. And if you don't have one of those, you can rent one, but really you can't. It's not like every NFT that they come out with is going to have an earn function. And so getting these NFTs, I mean, you're gonna have to go on the secondary market. You won't be able to get them from Townstar anymore. The new ones that are still hundreds of dollars, they don't earn anything, and they just give you a bonus in the game. You could theoretically say that you're earning by having these NFTs help you with the competition, but technically they don't earn as in terms of playing the regular game. And even before that May 1st date, and like I said, they said it may be earlier because it's just a matter of doing some server updates. They said, and they're actually adding people now as well. So if you message Farmer Michelle directly on Discord, you might actually be able to get into the game earlier. I'm frankly just going to wait until it's opened up for everybody, which hopefully will be May 1st or sooner, but we will see. So, the question is, how do we look at Townstar going forward? If I was not already invested in it, I frankly wouldn't bother. Because I am invested in it and because I am curious about what Godot is going to look like, and I want to be able to report back to you guys how it goes, once it goes live, I will try it out. I will do a video, let you know how it's going. If Earn is back on, I will let you know how that is going. My goal is to at least try to get back the money I paid for this NFT. I paid almost $300 for this NFT. It is now worth about $15 on OpenSea. By the way, I'm including gas fees in that as well. So it would be nice to bring a little bit of that. As far as Townstar, for a new player, I just wouldn't recommend it. Now, I'm not a huge, I've really soured on NFT games in general. You can see my full video. I'll let you see that one next if you want to. But otherwise, let me know what you think about Townstar, about the new version. Do you plan to play it? Or have you been playing Townstar all this time? Do you disagree with me? Or do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Always look at all of them. So otherwise, like I said, see my video on NFT games in general, and I will see you in the future.